Hello, I have 2015 Ford Explorer. Have you ever seen this pop up to your dashboard, low engine oil pressure? Well, if you do, stay tuned because in this video I will show you how to fix this or address it. So first of all, I want to make some notes. So if you have this, this in idle or you push or whatever, however you drive, you see this sign, this is dangerous. If your engine sounds great, like smooth, no problem, no ticking, not rough, everything looks normal, then you may only look at replacing the oil pressure switch, oil pressure sensor, something like that. Let me show you how it looks. Doesn't matter what brand. What I have is Duralast, but it doesn't really matter what it is. You can get whatever you want, but this is what it is. All right, so see, this is the oil pan, this is the oil filter, and let me see if I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. So let me tell you what it is. So oh my God. Okay, this is what it is. You see it? Let me put a light there. Yep, this guy. So basically this is the harness, and that's so you have to remove this white harness on it, and then we just use a socket. We remove the bottom part, but remember, when you remove it, there would be some oil spillage, so be prepared. So I showed you under the car, I said between alternator and AC compressor. Now, if you look at it from the top, I did something else. Do you see this hose for the water? I pull it and I put it here. So I have a clearance. Do you see the filler? Look exactly next to it. And let me show you what I mean. Fire for some reason. Okay, this one. I got it now. Do you see it clearly? So this is the cable went down, and that's the harness. So you can probably get it off here and then put it back here. It's maybe easier from the top. So now, with that being said, I have this, hose clamp. I'll try to squeeze it to take the harness off. Let me first put it there. I will pause. If I put it there, I will show you how I did it. All right, I managed to actually get it out. It was quite easy from the top, to be honest. So this is the harness. And let me get it out, sorry. Okay, so as you can see, you basically push this part and you get it out. That's it. Okay, so the size for that one is 13/16. Okay. Actually, I don't need extension. Let's just open it. As I said, there would be oil leak, and also inside the harness there was oil, so maybe that's why it gives us this light, because the sensors, since the hot oil came to leaked out to the sensor, means that there's obviously a leak of some sort. All right, now I hear oil leaking in the bottom, and here's the one that I removed. Do you see that? Do you see there's a even oil inside? So there's a big chance that this is our problem. That's why we get this. And then let me show you. Let me show you in the bottom. Do you see all these oil coming down? Wow, I didn't really put this tissue. It was there by coincidence, but that's a good spot. It's just grabbed all the oil. I have to wipe it out. All right, so now that this is out of the way, we get the new one. Well, let's compare it for a second to see if it's the same. This one is Duralast and it has lifetime warranty. I don't know if that means anything, but hey, that's good. Okay, I will put it back there and I'll try to see if I can find the torque for you. If I find it, I'll tell you the torque, you know, LB, see how many torque we need to do it, and I'll be back. All right, so now let's put the small adapter, and then I put this small extension swivel. Now let's see if we are able to put it there. Work with this. Except it's really hard to put this in there. Okay, now it's in there and it's working. It's getting tight, but I think for me to torque it correctly, this place shouldn't be there. So I think I'm gonna take off the swivel. I'm gonna find my extension to work best. You can do however you want, but I'm just a little bit picky with tools. I hate this play, and you know, by the time I want to torque it like this, then it's not gonna be true torquing, to be perfectly honest. Okay, now we're hearing the torque. Let's hear it. Okay. Okay. Okay, now it's beeping more. Okay, now it's vibrating, means it's done completely. So we torque it to 18 Newton meter. Now what we have to do, basically just push the harness back there. All right, I pushed it and I heard the click. So let's get this out. And the first thing we do, we actually have to check the oil level because obviously we dripped some oil. Let's check the oil level. This is clean. Let's put it back. The oil is low a little bit, but not much. It's fine. It can be this way. Plus, we raised the car. All right, let's bring this back here for the water. We're all good. All right, let me take this off. Moment of truth. Okay, so far it's not. That's the low fuel, I know. Okay, it looks like I have not gotten it. Let's increase the RPM a little bit. Okay. Normally, if I didn't get it the first time, if I turn it off like this and then turn it on, wait like 5 seconds, I was gonna get it. Let's see this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys, we didn't get it. Thanks God, this is good. So if you have a low fuel pressure, low oil pressure, whatever, that's what it is. You just, basically get the sensor and swipe it and you're done. If this video helped you in any way, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do videos like that every day. And by the way, for this very car, I actually put more videos for different problems. So if you're interested, subscribe to my channel and look at my other videos. If you have any question or your car did not fix with this, leave a comment. I will try to help you as much as I can. If you have any question, leave them in the comment and like my video and share it. Thank you for watching.